Thank you, Jesse. So we talked about the information sheet that you have to prepare, when you're trying to get ethical approval, and you need ethical approval and if you want to publish the research. If you're doing, private research for a company, a private survey for a company, then you don't need ethical approval. But if you want to publish, then you have to get ethical approval, and you have to get that in advance. So any research involving human subjects needs to have ethical approval. So that means when you're interviewing them or when you're doing a survey. And, you might wonder, well, why is that, right? Well, that's because there's been some very high visible, disasters with doing research on human subjects, right? So an example here is Stanford University, yeah? And that was a prison experiment run by Professor Zimbardo. So in this experiment, they asked for volunteers from the Stanford students, and the students were assigned either to be prisoners, it was a prison experiment, prisoners or guards. But what happened was, the students started acting in their role, right? The guards become sort of aggressive and nasty and looked down and mistreated the prisoners, and the prisoners become sort of surly and defensive. So after just 5 days of the experiment, they had to abandon it, right? Because this was sort of harming the young students at Stanford. So it's because of things like this, that the academic world has decided that there needs to be approval before you do the research. And the principal thing about ethics is you do no harm to the participant. You don't harm them physically or emotionally. Over to you, Jesse.
Yeah, thank you, Tom. Như vậy thì trước khi mà được publish á, thì chúng ta phải có một việc là chúng ta cần phải có, đó là chúng ta phải được approve ethical approval. Nếu như mà bạn publish cho công ty tư nhân thì mình không cần, nhưng mà publish nói chung academy thì chúng ta cần cái này. Thầy đưa ra một cái ví dụ bởi vì nó có vấn đề liên quan đến cái vấn đề là Zimbo Bryson Experiment Study at Stanford. Thì đó là lý do mà bắt buộc mà gần đây thì chúng ta phải có cái ethical approval, right? Trước khi mà publication, đặc biệt là những cái vấn đề liên quan đến cái emotional hay harm cho con người thì cái ethical approval nó rất là quan trọng. Yeah, thank you, Tom.